all of you know that our Exec Connect call with our CBO, Scott Lewis, will actually be taking place this coming Wednesday. That's April 9th at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I highly encourage that you hop on this call. It's a 20 to 30-minute conference call. I'll also be live tweeting it, all the updates of the incredible things that are happening all across the world in Jeunesse. You'll get updates from Scott on feed, all of our Jworld tools, the J Kit that's been launched, where J Mobile is. He'll also tell you about the incredible events that are taking place in Malaysia, Hong Kong, Milan, just huge universities and meetings and growth that is unprecedented in the company. So definitely want to get you guys connected on Wednesday, April 9th, 9 o'clock Eastern Time with our Chief Visionary Officer, Scott Lewis. Dial in to Exec Connect. Also, on that same note, as far as events go, please make sure that you're plugged into our fan page. On the fan page, you can find all of the events that are taking place. We've got corporate webinars that take place in Spanish. We have opportunity calls twice weekly. We've got this hangout that you guys are watching right now. So there's lots of other meetings that are taking place all over the globe. You can find it in that hub. Please take advantage of knowing what's going on in your business. Some things you can connect right online, and some things you can actually show up in person. Additionally, I have posted some brand new training videos for you, including full tutorials on your J Mobile application, how to use it, how to walk through the SMS campaigns, all of the major questions that you guys have on the different features of J Mobile and what it's capable of doing. Those are now published on this channel. So it's your YouTube channel is going to be Jworld. That's where they are. This morning I shot some more videos, but I haven't uploaded them yet. Lots of questions coming in from you guys and lots of answers coming from me. So I can answer your questions for you individually, but what I want to do now is take everything that we've learned and start sharing it with you all. So please keep leaving comments. Leave me your questions, leave me your comments, let us know what's working for your business. And on that note, speaking of things that are working for our businesses, that is why I have some extremely special guests on the call this morning. Help me welcome Alyssa Williamson and Gary Massari. These are two incredible people who are actually using the system. They've got inside their back office, they're using JBuilder, they're using JSocial to build, and we're going to introduce them today and give you a little bit more information. So thank you, Adam, Vincent, Gilmer, for joining me on the call today. We know that JSocial, Jworld, J Mobile, you and I have worked diligently on bringing these things to market, and you know probably more about these than I do. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the call over to you, and you can help Gary and Alyssa walk us through what's working in the field today.
Awesome. Well, sorry. Good morning, everybody. And I see posts coming through, so I know we're live with an audience this morning. Thank you very much, Cassiah, and of course, Gary and Alyssa. It's only been 3 weeks since we did the lead event in Las Vegas. And what's really cool is that we're getting so much information back from distributors, business partners, actually utilizing the tools. So what we've done is we created a suite of saying, let's have some of the leaders that are in the field building their businesses now, today, last week, utilizing these tools and actually making things happen. And the first person I want to go over to is Gary, because not only is he great at internet marketing and setting up campaigns, but I want Gary to go over how the ease of getting this stuff started, because he's been with Jeunesse now for a little bit. He understands the power of what we have as far as taking on the United States and Canadian markets. So Gary, I want to go over to you and talk about what you love about the ease of the J tools, the suite of tools that we have here at Jeunesse.
Yeah. What I love, Adam, more than anything is that you don't have to do all the copywriting. You don't have to design any of the systems, spend a lot of money doing it. It's all right there for you with a click of a button. So it just makes sense. You can pick up a campaign about the opportunity or about the products. You can design your own. It's very simple to put it together. As soon as you download a prospect into the system, what's unique about it is that you can also set up a campaign by just clicking on a button. I don't know how easier that gets, the click your way to success, but that's what I enjoy about it. And the materials that are provided there in the campaigns with the notifications when somebody opens an email or opens a video, and it tracks that activity to what extent and rates it. All that means is, Adam, that my gosh, I can just click on a campaign, get notified, and talk to the people that want to talk to me. I love that more than anything.
Now, Gary, you're also a trainer in the
Yeah,
network marketing
right.
industry. You also understand that duplication is vitally important to having a company
Yes.
get traction. In other words, not only the enrollment process, but also having the
Yeah.
marketing process work. So, from your vantage point of being a trainer in the industry, what does it mean to the new person coming on board? Maybe the people watching Jworld here for the first time this morning.
Yeah.
What does it mean as far as having these tools in their hands from a trainer like yourself?
Well, that's a great question because my whole heart is to help the person with the least amount of experience and knowledge. Okay, that they don't have to be a social media expert. You know, they don't have to take 10 courses with Dan Kennedy on on copywriting. So, excuse me, let me get this out of here. So, what I like is that somebody that has this fear about social media marketing can easily, with our system, with a little bit of training by watching the videos that Cassiah has done are absolutely, and I do these training videos, they're the best I've ever seen. And in the 3 or 4 years that I've studied under some very powerful internet marketing type people. So the tutorials that people just watch one tutorial at a time and go out and implement, that's what I did. And you're going to see some success in the business. Now, to what extent, we don't know. It depends on, how frequently you would follow up. It's got to start with a phone call and end with a phone call is what I say. But that's what makes it so easy. So don't be scared, people, please. Just let us walk you through it. Watch the tutorials. That's what I'm doing with my team. And then I'm always open to take any phone calls that they have and walk them through that. Okay? So.
So Gary, you mentioned some important things there, but let me also ask this. Obviously, I'd like you to introduce our next guest because she's actually a person that you personally enrolled to the business. And I also understand she has some incredible internet marketing and she gets what we're doing. But can you talk, before we transition over to your guest and frontline person in the business, can you talk about what's happening within the social media environment? Because, a lot of people don't understand that social media is just like a channel. It's like another channel you switch on. It just happens to be your Facebook channel, or it happens to be some of the landing pages and what have you. And if people aren't watching that day and you didn't get any results from your campaigns, that doesn't mean you mustn't, don't stop reposting those. Right. I just want to get your perspective on that before we go over to Alyssa.
Well, here's the thing. When you run your campaigns, you're going to find that timing on this is everything. So don't delete those people or archive them if they don't respond to you. You want to continue those campaigns because you don't know 2 or 3 months. What you're doing is you're creating a funnel, a huge funnel. And Alex, Adam being in the business, that timing is everything, right? You got to catch the right timing. And sometimes you don't think people are going to watch an email, and all of a sudden they open up, see a video, watch an email, and read an email or watch a video, and they contact you back. So be patient with it. Remember, you're going to start out with a few, and then you keep adding all your contacts and keep building and building and putting them on campaigns. And, the best part about this whole thing is that sometimes life gets in the way and you forget to follow up with these people, but your system continually follows up and reminds you to make that call. That's what I love about it. And that's why the person that's never done this is going to have fun with it. It's going to be fun for people. That's what I love. It's fun. You guys made it fun because it's so easy.
Awesome. So listen, why don't you introduce the guest that we have on? I know, her name is Alyssa Williamson, but it's not fair for me to do the introductions because even though I know she's a model and she's inside the business, okay? Can you tell us how you connected and then introduce Alyssa, please?
I did. Alyssa and I met through a meetup group, and what was fantastic is she's a CEO of her own marketing company. She builds internet and marketing, attraction marketing programs and websites and so forth. So anyway, what was interesting is that when I met her, she said, I'm not doing any MLMs. I'll never do this, And so what was so funny is that when I got her involved, because I was a coach, and she did take a step of faith with me. And then as she went to Las Vegas, she saw what we're doing. Now she's just fired up and excited about it. And she's on fire sponsoring people. So I'm going to turn her over to her right now. She's a great person to have. I'm very happy to have her, and I just love her to death. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for the introduction, Gary. It's great working with you too.
Thank you.
So, Alyssa, tell us a little bit about your marketing background, and then, of course, you said you'll never do MLM. And listen, there's a whole bunch of people that'll be watching this channel, the Jworld channel on YouTube, and they'll see Cassiah and say, okay, yeah, we get it. She's a social media strategist. She knows what she's doing. She does the videos. We get it. But why did you choose to do network marketing after saying you don't want to do MLM?
Yeah. Definitely. So what I have my own graphic design, marketing, web, print company. So I've always loved the whole marketing side of things, just understanding how people think and getting into getting them what they need and what they're looking for. And so doing that with my clients. Yeah. And I actually met with Gary a couple times, and pretty much I was like, no, I don't want to do an MLM. I'm not a salesperson. That's not my thing. But then I started finding people who I was sending to him. I'm like, well, they may work out, it may connect. So I started sending people his way, and he was signing them up. And I'm like, wait, I want multiple streams of income. Like my design business is my main business, but I want multiple streams of income too. And this is another way to do that. I've tried in the past. I've looked at internet marketing. I've tried building my own product and then building up the platforms to go with it, and it's just so time intensive. Whereas coming to Jeunesse, I tried the product, I did the mask, and within an hour I was seeing results. I like the technology behind it. I like that it's more than just a skincare line. It's also the supplements, it's the nutrition, it's all the different pieces. So it's not just, oh, well, here's a skincare line. It's got all the different elements to help people with their health. But a lot of it also was the support. So working with Gary as a top MLM coach, he's there constantly supporting us. He's there. We're doing all sorts of events together. He'll call me up. So it was the combination of the whole package of extra income, the products, and then the support systems that are in place.
Awesome. So you're obviously open to doing or taking a look at an MLM piece because the products are really incredible. Mm-hmm. And then you got to see the tools being released in Las Vegas. And a lot of the people around the world didn't get to see the Las Vegas event. What I mean by that is they weren't present at it, although all of us were with several thousand people. But what did you take away from that event just 3 weeks ago when Cassiah and Aaron from Australia kind of released the entire simplicity of the entire Jworld JTool suite?
I was so excited because I have to admit, as a web designer and marketer, I was like, there's not enough tools here that I need. I'm gonna have to build something myself. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, yes, I don't have to build it myself. The tracking, I love the tracking that you can see who's visited your Sin2, the level of interest, this point scoring, the whole that side of it just makes life so much easier.
Awesome. And then now, are you an Android user or an iPhone user?
Android user.
Android user. So I know Cassiah is going to update us here and go through the whole she talked about J confusion at the beginning of this, yeah. But she's going to go through and clear that up for us so that we're all extremely clear on it. But as far as you utilizing the tools and the campaigns, I know Gary's had some incredible results, and I know you've gotten your business started and you're moving in that direction. What started to happen utilizing either the J Mobile, J Builder, or J Social systems? What's actually happening in your business so that it gives confidence to some of the other folks listening into our channel this morning going, okay, let me go start this thing.
Nope, are you there?
You there? Did we lose you?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right, I'll send another invite out to see if we get her. I was hoping to get another question in there. Alyssa, can you hear us? Can you hear us, Alyssa? All right.
Sorry, did you lose me?
Yeah, there you are.
I don't know what happened. I moved.
Sometimes I feel like we're on CNN or Fox. We're going live to different places.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen. But okay, so my question was, which tools are you utilizing from the J Mobile, J Office, J Builder, J Social systems? Which ones are actually using that people can start today after watching this particular presentation this morning from our Jworld? Which tools are you using?
The J Builder is my main one at the moment. So entering contacts into the system and just sending out. I've taken some of Gary's campaigns that he's written because I love those. I've also been modifying it. I've been using it to invite people to mask parties at my house, and just sort of giving myself a chance to sort of become an expert on it, and so then I'll expand it to a larger group.
You just hit on something, and this will be one of my other questions. You said a mask party. So, and I love this because people are hearing our channel and they're going, okay, what's a mask party? So maybe you can give some folks an idea of what you're doing, and maybe they can start one too.
Sure. What I like about the products is that they're fun. They're just something. It becomes a girls' night. I've had it where it was a complete girls' night. I do a recipe book too, so I made some of my recipes. Invite people over for wine and food, and we just tried out the products. Everyone did a mask, which is which is actually the product that got me to sign up with Jeunesse as well. So there's a mask you can do in about half an hour, 40 minutes. And then the serum, the creams, just trying it out and trying the products, because that's the only way people really understand what it is.
Cassiah and Gary, I think we should go over to Alyssa's house and have a mask party. I heard some great things in there. I heard wine, recipe, good food.
And she signed up a ton of people too, which is
good
fun.
stuff. Well, listen, I appreciate having both of you on. I know we're going to come back to you in a little bit. I know Cassiah's got a whole piece that we're going to cover this morning, so there's no more J confusion. So with that, listen, I want to thank both of you for not only being on here, but we're going to come back with some little follow-up questions, and maybe we can bounce off each other towards the end of this hangout here. But with that, let me transition back to Cassiah J., who's the face of the Jworld program.
Well, thank you very much, Adam, and thank you, Alyssa and Gary. I actually have a little bit of feedback that I want to give them because they touched on so many really powerful points. I love what Gary talked about with, not taking things personally. Like sometimes we feel like, oh, well, we don't want to bother people, or they never got back to me, they must not be interested. Something that I've learned is like people think about you a whole lot less than you probably think, okay? Like, they're not actually thinking about you. They're probably married, taking care of their kids, like trying to just fit everything they can into their day, and none of us have enough time. So I think the follow-up that we have with JBuilder and with the tools that we're implementing with Jworld allows us the opportunity to follow up with people. I think it's the most important part of your business. Yes, we need to expose, we need to get people in the funnel, but you have to follow up with people. They don't know what you know. And it's just like Alyssa. She's like, I don't have time for that, I'm not interested. She didn't know what Jeunesse has, and now she's going, wow, I do run my own business, and it's so time consuming, and it's linear income. If I'm not working and I'm not getting clients, I'm not making money, and here's this opportunity over here with incredible skincare products, incredible marketing technology, where I can come, build a business, learn new skill sets, which is a huge selling point of this business. It's like Gary touched on. Yes, we all have an incredible global business, but you guys realize with these tools, we're learning new skills. The market pays for skills. Technology is not going anywhere. I always say it's going to do nothing but intertwine into every single thing we do in our lives. And so, my friends, no matter how old you are, how young you are, Adam and I were at a party here in Dallas a little while ago, and there was, a 17-year-old girl in there? I mean, there's people from all over that want their children involved in the business to show them that it's possible to be a young entrepreneur and learn these tools and be able to do it. And so I just think that's so, so important. The other thing that I wanted to tell you guys that's really been powerful even for my business is, not feeling bad about talking about it. Like, I'm so proud to share Jeunesse with everyone that I know and care about, because to me, it is the ultimate business opportunity. And how do we do that? It's give, 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 ask. It's that simple. If I could tell you how to use social networking or how to market your business exactly, and look, Adam's holding up the samples.
I had to. These things generate so much buzz, Cassiah, so I had to pull up the samples.
No, I love that you're talking about it, because seriously, like, when we give, we automatically feel this like reciprocity, like we feel this need to do for others. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm saying that's awesome. If I give a sample to my friends, or I send a sample and say, look, just do me a favor, try this for the next week, I'll follow up with you. If you like it, awesome, you can get it from me at wholesale. If you don't, no big deal. I just appreciate that you took the time to try it. I mean, seriously, our sampling program, it's such an incredible way to give to others, to let them try these incredible products, because our products really are amazing. Like, we're not selling just regular things here. We have cutting edge technology that no one else has, backed by one of the most notorious, world-renowned plastic surgeons in the world. I think even in our businesses, we need to educate ourselves on what we really have our hands on. We have a Nobel Prize winning technology, sciences, patented technology, the credibility behind this company and what we've been able to do. I mean, seriously, we are just marching and marching quickly into the billion-dollar mark. This business is unbelievable. And part of learning your business is doing what Gary and Alyssa are doing. They're going into their back office. They're using JBuilder. You know, you guys aren't going to break anything by messing around with your JMobile app on your phone, which, by the way, not to keep bouncing back and forth, I always feel like I have so much to say and so little time to say it. And I'm from the north, so I talk fast, so you guys got to, like, forgive me here.
You said something. You said something that's very important, Cassiah, and for our audience this morning, and Gary and Alyssa, I know will agree, and that is you can't break the technology. A lot of people think you can't break this stuff.
You know?
Exactly. You're not going to hurt anything. And the other thing is to look at Gary and look at Alyssa and what they've been able to do. Get with your teams. If you come up with something really good and you're getting good results, you can share it. That's what I love about JBuilder. You know, JBuilder allows us to be able to collaborate with our teams. We can give other people access to the content that we've written or the emails that we're using that are really working. We can edit them. They're there and they're pre-written by experts for you so that they work. But you know what? If you want to tweak them, you can. Alyssa changes her messages. I change mine. We want to make them personal. We want to make them really fit. And so with JBuilder, being able to not only manage your business, but manage your team through the SMS campaigns that we have and being able to text message, the alert functions that we have, being able to share presentations, that tool is unbelievable. So let's move forward because I want to really cover a couple things. First thing, I did get an update from corporate on our Android JMobile app, just so that you guys know. Right now it is only an iPhone. It has been translated into 6 other languages. It's now in Spanish, Thai. I don't have the other languages in front of me, but in multiple languages, so that's done. But it looks like our Android system is ready to go to a beta test group. After the beta test group, then it will be launched. Once we get it in the Google Play Store and you guys can download it, it will be ready and available. So I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks is what it looks like, and it will be ready for you guys. In the meantime, please use your JBuilder, JSocial. So very quickly, while we're on the call today, I just want to take like 5 or 10 minutes and go through all of the, what exactly is Jworld or these J tools. And so what happens is, you know, the J, let's just forget the J in general, right? Because people are J confused. It's like there's too much J going on. By the time we're done with this, we might pull J out of the alphabet, and people are going to exile me because my last name is J, which makes things even more confusing, right? So basically, this Jworld is this virtual suite of tools that's all encompassing. It doesn't even mean one thing specifically. It's the umbrella that everything sits underneath. So you've got tools that are online and you've got tools that are physical tools. Your physical tool would be your J kit, which is your starter kit, okay? And the starter kit right now is only in the United States. I did get an email from Scott Lewis who said that we are working diligently with our GMs of all of our other countries to make sure that our products are compliant, make sure all of the verbiage in the starter kits works and it's accessible for all of the countries as we continue to have a global rollout plan. You see Adam holding up this incredible flip chart. I can tell you my flip chart is already torn and tattered because on the back of all of those sheets that Adam's showing you, we have all of the information that you need to say. I have been studying and memorizing my flip chart because I want to be an amazing presenter. And if you want to do well in this business, you have to learn how to present this opportunity. You're going to have to be educated on this system. So you can see the J-Kit comes in this incredible, beautiful, flawless box, and it comes with your bracelet. And your bracelet is your J Drive. And on your J Drive, you have all of the files, videos, PowerPoint presentations. You have access to the information and the tools that you need to run your business on the go. These are really cool because the bracelet actually comes apart and you can see it's actually a USB drive. So I plug this into my computer, I double click, download the software, and I'm able to have access to all of the tools that I need for my business in my wristband. So we just covered J-Kit, which Adam is holding, which has your opportunity company, the products. It's got a letter from Wendy and Randy, and it also has a really cool booklet called The Game Plan, which gives you just incredible incredible tips on getting your 10 best prospects and your 10 easiest prospects, how to start your business getting 2 people, how to start making money in your business, okay? How to talk to people, how to work with your upline more effectively. What do you do in your first week? What do you do your first 30 days? I mean, when we talk about having everything that you need to really build a business, whether you want to make $500 a week or you want to make $50,000 a week, you can do it through Jeunesse. What's incredible about the J-Kit is just the amount of information and the simplicity that it offers everyone that joins the business. So we've got Jworld, okay, your J-Drive, your J-Kits, and now let's talk about the J-Cloud. You guys have all heard of iCloud, which is, you know, where you host all of your music and all of this stuff. Instead of having it on your device and clogging up your phone or your iPad, you have it hosted in the sky or the cloud. So your J-Cloud is just that. It's a place where at corporate, we've got this awesome place where if we update a product sheet or we update a new video, the new Why Jeunesse video is about to come out, it's going to be, guess where it's going to be available? On the J-Cloud, okay? That's how we're able to relay messages and information to our global business partners. They're all over the place. So how are we supposed to get these? We can't mail DVDs to all of you, but we can put a file in the J-Cloud that you guys can pull down and play on your computer or play on your cell phone and take with you to continue to build your business. So J-Cloud is just where things are stored, okay? The next thing that I want to cover is J-Mobile. J-Mobile is the application that we talked about on your cell phone. I already have these tutorials done. They're on the Jworld YouTube site. Please go and take a look at what's there so that you can learn how to use your SMS campaigns. With this, you can prospect by sending really cool little text message videos to get people pique their interest about your business. They can call you back. You get them in your funnel. You can run reports. You can be out and about and enroll a new distributor right from your mobile device. And you can also manage your business and see your back office, how much money you're making on a daily basis. So this is an iPhone application. Basically, all of your J tools, think of them as like brushes, okay? And your Jeunesse business, you're painting this incredible canvas of changing people's lives, helping them have more time and more money to do, be, and have the things that they desire in their lives. So these are just the tools that we are arming you with. They're your brushes to paint your masterpiece, which is Jeunesse. So J-Mobile is your mobile application. So let's go online now. Let's go into your J-Office. What's your J-Office? A pretty fancy name for your back office. It's your hub for your business. That is your online business. So like I always tell people, whether you want to market belly to belly or you want to market socially and through this amazing free flow of information called the internet, your business is online. I mean, you really are running an online global business, open 24/7 in over 100 countries international. Unbelievable. Okay, so your J office is simply your back office. That is your business. That's where you go to manage things. Adam, do you want to?
Cassiah, I'm just laughing because our audience is commenting as we're going through the hangout this morning. So there's a shout out to everybody, but who is this? Molly Knight says, haha, I'm certainly J confused, which is funny because it speaks right to the points that you're talking about. And Rhonda Olson says, I need one of those. I think she's talking about the J kit and also the bracelet, the J drive, which is cool. But what I love is that if the audience has questions, either for anybody on here, go ahead and ask them. They'll pop up on our phones because of how everything's connected, and we'll do our best to answer some questions too. So I just had to laugh because you said J confused.
I love it. I love it. That's like my new thing, because when we start talking J Mobile, J Kit, I always say J Wow, J Low, J Z. Like what? What? Even I'm confused. Okay, so trust me, I get it. I know that there's a lot of J's that we're working with. So. As far as your starter kit, the J kits, those are available in your back office. If you're in the United States of America, you can purchase those and have them shipped to you. So if you want to get that and you're in the U.S., you can. Again, thank you guys for being so gracious. I know from the outside we look at things and we sometimes think, why is it so hard to get a video done? Or why is it so hard to just get this in another language? But everything that our corporate team does gets translated in over 22 languages, goes out to over 100 countries. Every single one of those countries have their own compliance issues, regulations, federal regulations between the products and what we're allowed to say, how we're allowed to market. It's very, very complex, and it's not easy. I mean, think of it, Alyssa, if you wanted to start running your business in 100 countries worldwide, do you think that might be a little bit of a task? Just a little
Yes,
bit, right? I mean, do you
just
speak
a little.
and Chinese and like I mean, there's all these different things that come into play. So again, really, I know that our marketing team and that at corporate they are so diligent in trying to make sure that this is rolled out and rolled out correctly because the last thing that we want the company to do is do something that could become a federal issue or a regulatory issue. I mean, they take serious pride in making sure that they are compliant in everything that they do. So that's outstanding. Adam, is there another question?
Yeah, there's another question. This comes from Molly Knight. She says, "Love you, Cassiah." Right before that,
She's got a fan club.
Lisa says, "How do we start?" So I think that's an important piece for everybody.
Yes.
Maybe you can walk them through in the back office. I don't know if you can do that for us, but that way we could show the audience how you get your business up and running, how you get started. And listen, just because when this Jworld channel or Hangout ends this morning, we still get the comments. So the cool thing is we can follow up with you, and you can either message Cassiah on Facebook. And also, because I think we should give people your Jeunesse Global email address for where they can email you stuff to, just to keep people informed.
Yeah. Hi, Molly. So good to have you join us. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all of the diligent people who join these hangouts and who do message me and who are very much proactive in starting their business. Thank you, guys. And thank you for teaching me because I learn so much from you guys and what you're doing, and then solving those problems helps me become a better learner and then teach other people. So I appreciate you guys all tremendously. Let me go ahead and go ahead. Are you going to say it?
Carol McWilliams is just like having some fun with us this morning. She says, you're all doing a fabulous job. It's very J clear by breaking down all of these tools. I mean, it's like J fabulous, J bling. I think we got to keep the J in the alphabet.
Okay, awesome.
J wonderful.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to J share my screen here. Let me go ahead and take you guys. Tell me when you can see it, Adam.
We can see you.
Yay. Okay.
Okay,
So basically, I'm logged into my back office area. So the reason why I wanted to show you this is, okay, how do we get started? Let me walk you through this. The Jmobile app, totally free. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can download it right now. There is no cost to use it. If you want to send SMS text campaigns, they're pre-written and ready for you. No cost to send them through Jmobile because they're actually coming from your device. It's just the content loads in your messaging system and you push it out. The links are trackable in your back office. So you can see this is my J Office. If I were to land, I'd probably be on my profile, but I'm actually in my J Social tool right now, which is one of my favorite tools to use because I market my business a lot through social media, and I find that J Social is super, super powerful tool, and it gives me the ability to share incredible videos that were done specifically for this video widget to share the story about what's possible with Jeunesse. So to get started in using these tools, like I said, Jmobile is free. The J-Kit you can order from your back office. Anyone that starts the business that's in the U.S. right now gets the J-Kit, and we'll start rolling that out in other countries here shortly. But the main features that you're going to want to talk about in here are JBuilder and JSocial, because these are really your two main hubs for your business. So because I've already enrolled in JSocial and JBuilder, these come right up for me. For you guys, what you'll want to do is you'll see in your back office under your J tools, it would say enable right here, enable. Okay, JBuilder, you enable, if you click that, it walks you through how to put your credit card in. It's a monthly fee to have JBuilder, and then same thing with JSocial. Now, the cool thing about JSocial and why I definitely recommend it, JSocial gives you the video widget that I'm going to talk to you about in 1 second that allows you to sample right inside of Facebook and Twitter. It allows people to make transactions directly inside of a video player. I laid this out in a tutorial I did for you guys this morning on why video is so powerful to market your business. People want to, they need visceral stimulation, and so video, just you guys are able to see me and Adam like we're real, we're doing things. We've got Gary and Alyssa, they're using these tools, it's happening, and so video is so important. And what's important is if you share a video from YouTube, there's no transaction that can take place. As a matter of fact, when you have people go to YouTube and watch videos, I can almost guarantee you that they're going to watch a little bit of your video, but on the right hand side they're either going to see some sort of like weird stunt thing or some attractive person or something that's going to immediately distract them away from your business, because no transaction can take place in that area. So definitely use JSocial, because what it allows you to do, and I'll show you in a minute, is make a transaction right inside of a video player. So you would have enable, and JSocial encompasses everything. So if you choose to get JSocial, which is $19.95 a month, it automatically includes JBuilder, all of your lead system, everything that you need to run your business is included in the JSocial price. If you just get JBuilder, you will not have access to JSocial. You won't have access to the John and Jody videos, which are actually two of my favorite tools to market my business, because let me tell you something. Everyone knows a single mom who's trying to make ends meet, or a recent college grad who cannot find work. And these two videos are so unbelievably powerful to market your business, let alone the fact that they're inside of a patented technology and video player that no one else has. That's why Jeunesse is so cutting edge. We have products and technology that no other company in the direct selling industry has access to. So to get started, what you'll want to do is enable either JSocial or JBuilder. I recommend JSocial because it gives you all of the tools. You can plug into the Hangouts, plug into the videos, really use social media to effectively build your business. Now, JBuilder, let's go ahead and take a look at the dashboard of JBuilder, because there's so many things you can do inside of here. In differentiating the two, your JBuilder is going to allow you to have custom landing pages. It's going to allow you to manage your team through text messaging. It's going to allow you to create your own presentations, whether it's an email that you write with a certain video you want in there. This allows you to manage your business very, very effectively. It's very complex when it comes to what it can do, but it's also pretty easy to navigate. That you've got little things that walk you through what you've done and what you haven't done. You can see I've completed my entire setup on my site. If I want to send an email or follow up with someone, this is very much your follow-up to your business. It's going to be a driver from a manual standpoint, meaning you put your leads in here. This isn't something that's going to socially go viral, but it's something that's going to help you build your business and build it and manage it effectively. Now, with JSocial, one of the components that I love about JSocial, let me just get back in there, is that this actually integrates inside of Facebook. So one of the questions is, can I pull all of my leads from Facebook in JBuilder? No, you can't. Okay. Can you do it in, let me switch over here and log in. Can you do it inside of JSocial? Yes, you absolutely can. So you can see, let me just refresh this, because of course it doesn't want to load. Yay. Okay, so I've connected my Facebook page just now with my JSocial. So what I'm able to do is friend my prospects. I can actually connect with them if they're on Facebook. I want to connect with them because I want to know what they're up to, what they're doing, and I want them to connect with me. So this will actually help me manage all of my leads. I can find my newsfeed in here. I can view my Facebook friends, update my status from right in here. This also allows me to manage my sampling program, so I can actually distribute samples digitally, which is a huge part of how I build my business. We talked about that earlier. And then organize my videos, manage my leads, and then let me go ahead and show you very quickly how I can share my JSocial video widget. So this is where your business goes to another level using social media. It's really going to be through the video share functionality that we have with JSocial. And I'm actually going to go ahead and share this because it's really important to me to show you guys. This pulls up my recent share so I can see my own activity and what I've been posting on Facebook. And with this, I'm able to send it as a private message to my friends. This is extremely powerful when you're marketing your business, because not everything can be a huge push to the public. Sometimes it's really good just to follow up with someone and say, hey, take a look at this video. Let me know what you think. Hey, I know that you just graduated. I saw you posted something about looking for work. Watch this and get back with me. Private messaging on Facebook is super powerful, and you have the ability to do it here with your JSocial videos. So, so powerful. We're in the process of changing these thumbnails too, so the thumbnails that you saw earlier you'll be able to see here. And then I have the option, do I want to share it directly on my timeline and do a push marketing campaign? Okay, so everyone sees my stuff. Or do I want to send it privately? I always say, compare it to being at a restaurant. Do I want to stand up and tell everyone in the restaurant my business, or do I want to sit across from whoever I'm there to meet, whether it's my husband or one of my girlfriends or my colleagues, and have that conversation with them? Be very strategic when you're having conversations. Social media is not something that is going to explode your business overnight. It is something that, like anything, takes relationship building, it takes strategy, it takes follow-up, and it takes determined effort on your part. You can't rely on other people coming to your page or hoping that they see your posts. Sometimes you have to do things manually. So sending this in a private message is really, really powerful. So if I were to post this, one of my favorite ways to share it on my own timeline is to ask a question like, how many of you know a single mom who's trying to make ends meet, or a recent college grad who can't find work? So that's a question, right? And believe it or not, when I share this, I've had people inbox me and be like, you need to talk to this person. You need to talk to this person. Cassiah, let me introduce you to so-and-so. So they're looking at this and they're going, wow, this is a major problem that we're having, and this business could be the opportunity. We trust you enough to refer you to this person. So I've gotten a ton of referrals just off of sharing something this simple. So all I have to do is just share my link, and I'll show you immediately. It goes right onto my Facebook page. Almost instantly, you can see that it's been posted. Right there. How many of you know a single mom who's trying to make ends meet, or a recent college grad who can't find work? Immediately. And so when I click on this, you're going to be able to actually look at what it does. It's going to load the Jody video, because that's what I've selected as being the first video I want to play. Unbelievably powerful if you haven't seen this yet.
Jody is a single mom with a simple dream. Jody wants.
So there's Jody. They can watch that video and they can take immediate action. Do they want a free serum sample? Do they want to become a preferred customer? Do they want to join my business, or do they want more information so that we can connect? That's what makes JSocial so powerful. It actually takes them somewhere where they can completely transact, which I absolutely love. So very, very powerful when it comes to what your functionality and capability is with JSocial versus JBuilder. They both have incredible ability to track your leads. You can send samples. You can do private messaging. You can do social media posts right inside of JBuilder as well, which is really neat. It's got an automated social networking tool that you can post daily to make sure that you're staying active and staying up to date. And just a ton of features, but really it would take me forever, and I feel like we've already gone so far over just in this brief overview. It's so in-depth, and there's so many cool things that you can do inside of these platforms. So just get in there, get your business started, sign up for JSocial if you don't already have it, and let's start getting your business off the ground. Let's take advantage of these amazing and incredible tools that you have access to. This is really where the future is going. These tools are unbelievable when it comes to learning skills on how to email market, how to be an internet marketer, how to use social media to market your business, and how to share what I feel authentically in my soul is one of the most incredible opportunities to help other people be, do, and have the life of their dreams. Sharing a message of health, wellness, and abundance. That's what we're doing with Jeunesse. And you know what? I believe that in my message to other people, in sharing this health, wellness, and abundance, that's exactly what I'll have in my life, because it's the whole give and you shall receive. And I know that it's nothing more than the result of me sharing my gifts and talents with other people, continuing to learn new skill sets, and helping you guys along the way. So I just authentically want you all to know how incredibly grateful I am to serve you, to serve this amazing Jeunesse family, to learn from all of you, and be able to have such incredible tools and such an incredible time to build a business. Now is the time, my friends. I highly encourage you, dive in, hop on board. The train is moving. Please join us. Adam?
I just wanted to, there's so many comments coming in. I'm like trying to keep up with everybody. So everybody knows, even when we were screen sharing there, because it's rendering on YouTube, it takes a little time. It will be on the recording, but that's okay. It will be on the recording, so just stand by for the recording to catch up. But to all the folks that are commenting, great. Love having direct feedback this morning. And then to our two guests this morning, Gary and Alyssa, you guys got to see, the kind of our first explanation of how the Jworld tools set of suite, the tool suite actually works. And I know this means an incredible duplication for both of your businesses. But any final parting words before we hand back to Cassiah? And if we want, we can stay on for question and answer, Cassiah. It looks like there's a bunch of questions coming through.
Go ahead, Alyssa.
I was just going to say, I know it can seem daunting to start out. Just the first step is just getting contacts into your contact list in JBuilder. Just get people in there. Once you're in there, it's so easy to just set them up on different fleet campaigns, set up emails, but the hardest part is just getting the contacts into the system. Once you've done that, it's so much easier from there.
Did you, can you just share a little bit on that, Alyssa, very quickly? Did you import your Gmail contacts, or how did you get were you manually entering leads that you knew would be effective?
Some of them have been manually entering because I just picked up business cards. Some I use Gmail, so exporting from Gmail into CSV, it wasn't working at the time directly, so exporting it to a CSV from Gmail, then importing that file.
Awesome. Fantastic. And for those of you who are asking, I've had a couple people ask me about Hotmail, and that's not working. So the answer for that one is Hotmail is now Outlook. And so if you're still on the Hotmail bandwagon, then it's time to upgrade to Outlook and make that work for you. So there's a quick tip for all of you who are having trouble with Hotmail. Change it to Outlook, and you will be good to go. Thank you, Alyssa, so much for that incredible feedback. Gary, what else can you tell us? What's your feedback? I know you're having incredible results, and thank you for your time and expertise. You've been incredible even in helping me understand and use JBuilder more intensively. What are your thoughts on JSocial? Do you use social networking to build your business?
Oh, big time, big time. I think that if I had to give a business tip and appreciation of what you guys are doing, and I would say this, that the biggest objections that people have building these businesses, Cassiah, is they don't have the time, they don't have the money. Mm-hmm. And when you're looking at being able to set up these campaigns with a simple click and implementation of that, and then have the notifications come back, what you're telling the busy mom, or the kid who gets out of college and can't find a job, or, people are stressed today. I do thousands of one-on-ones. They're stressed. And what's amazing is you just gave him the answer to this. You're saying, you know what, in 10 or 15 minutes a day I can put into this. Amazing enough, I can actually create an income. People can't say no to 10, 15 minutes. All the tutorials are there. If I had to build this system, and a lot of you guys went beyond my knowledge, I'll be honest with you, I think I'd start about $300,000. It'd probably take me about a year to 2 years to do it, with a staff of about 4 or 5 people. I know what those videos cost. Those videos are anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 a shot. Yeah. Okay, I built those videos. But here's what I want to tell the people that are out there. I cannot believe for $3 a month what you're getting in terms of a marketing tool. We haven't even talked about the QR codes and also the SEM texting, because that's where the market's going. And I promise you, people open up their text a lot quicker than they'll open up their emails. So be patient. It may take you 3 or 4 months. Some people, I know that Cassiah, and I've talked to Adam, they're going to go around to locations to teach this. And if you guys will just take the first baby steps with us, grow with us, 6 months down the road, you're going to have a click and to the bank account type business. And I promise you, you're going to be way out in front of everybody else in the industry.
Actually,
I think part of that too is what we touched on earlier, just in having the opportunity to really get your MBA in social media marketing. I think we all in this day and age need to be able to market ourselves and do it unapologetically. I mean, so many people are like, oh, well, I don't want to say something about myself. Why? I mean, if that's who you are, you're actually empowering other people by sharing your gifts and talents. You truly are. You'd be amazed at how many people you are authentically able to inspire by coming into your best self. And so in learning these skill sets, this is, with Jeunesse and what they're doing, I mean, sometimes I just have to close my eyes because I'm so unbelievably humbled and grateful that a company finally realized, hey, maybe we should teach people how to do social media. Maybe we shouldn't just provide them with tools. Maybe we should actually
amen to that.
Yes.
What's the right way to do it? I mean, television's great, we love it. Radio's great, we love it.
Well,
We're
going to do TV streaming too. We're going to get that in there. Hey, one quick business tip for all you guys out there, real quick, if you don't mind. If you guys, when every media that you send out, if you will link that, and they've already created your websites and your landing pages for you. That's amazing. But every email that you send out and every text message that goes out, link it. Link it to these videos and to these landing pages that they have developed for you. And you're going to find that linking is going to get a lot of attraction for you, okay?
I want to make
just to touch on that. I'm sorry. I shot a video this morning that shows you how to share videos through your social networks. That was one of the questions. And I give you little tips on how to use really cool posts that just talk about your life and what you're doing, and then incorporate the business in the bottom of them. That's what I do to market my business, like Gary's saying. I do that. Another one that I'm going to share with you is how to make a really incredible email signature. So every email that you send out has a beautifully done signature that has your social networks on it. It has your website on it, and helps you continue to brand yourself. You just leave little pieces of yourself everywhere you are, making sure that your website's there and making sure that people know what it is that you're doing. But also, like I said, there's a balance to that. It's not me screaming, hey, I'm with Jeunesse. Oh, yeah, everywhere I go. But people really are intrigued by it. They want to know, like, hey, what business are you in, or what are you doing? You talk about a lot about entrepreneurship and using social media marketing. These are all things that you guys can use, too. Forget about slinging skincare. I mean, we've got amazing skincare, and I love it, and I use it all the time. But that's not the business I'm in. I'm in the business of entrepreneurship. I'm in the business of business ownership, empowering other people to fulfill their dreams, and this just happens to be an incredible vehicle to do it through. So there are a lot of ways that you can continue to use online resources and stuff you're doing now all the time. Just incorporate it into your Jeunesse business and watch your business grow.
You know, Cassiah, I really want to jump over because so many great points coming across. But last weekend in San Diego, we launched a very, very simple way for everybody to get their business off and running. And we're going to be doing it again in Orange County on, I think it's May 3rd, is a Saturday. It's going to be at the Fairmont Hotel in Orange County. And both Cassiah and myself will be there. Now, we'd like to do them around the country so we get everybody's businesses launched and happening. But if you can make it down from Northern California, Gary and Alyssa, we'd love to have you guys. Mm-hmm. And then from anybody around the country, we do open meetings. The reason why we do this is we want all the teams to build and grow. As Cassiah already said, abundance is where we come from. So on that Saturday, we do a meeting in the morning, regular business opportunity meeting, followed by a Jworld training where we break down everything so that if you bring your laptop, your iPad, your phone, hopefully by then your Android devices, we'll help you get your business truly launched so that it's not just watching these particular Jworld channels, it's actually being involved in the process, and thus we'll look for future guests to be on our Jworld channel as this continuously grows. I honestly believe that with Jeunesse taking on this strategy of owning social media monetization and doing everything in a digital format now, we have an absolute duplicatable process where anybody who has a pulse and has a smartphone will be able to make their business grow very, very effectively, and we're here to help. So everybody's invited to that particular event. We'll have it posted up either on the Jworld Facebook page or, of course, through the Jeunesse Global main page. Okay. Back to you, Cassiah.
Awesome. Well, it is 12:53 my time. I'm in Dallas, Texas, and are you guys all in California? Alyssa, are you in California?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in California.
Okay, cool. So,
yeah, this is the West Coast representing.
Right? And it always is. But we didn't listen. It was a total accident. We all color coordinated this morning, but we're repping our Jeunesse blue, right? We love it.
Absolutely.
So that being said, you guys, I'm so glad that we, even though we went a little bit over today, we try to keep these to 30 minutes. But my goal is always just to really give you guys as much information to arm you with the tools that you need. I also am a big fan of desirable difficulty, which means sometimes when you get in and learn things yourself, you go, wow, thanks a lot. I did it myself. And sometimes things come to you and they're more meaningful. But now that we've all kind of gone in, let's talk about making these really work for your business and getting some serious results. So please check the Jworld channel for all of the tutorials. I have them segmented in playlists right now so that the J Mobile ones are under J Mobile and the J Builder ones are under J Builder. The J Social ones will be going up under J Social. Now,
where
this
can I
is
get the
just a
recordings?
temporary thing until I hear back from corporate because I like having them public now, but in the meantime, we want to make these go inside of your back office. We just got to get them inside with programming to get them loaded there because it's really important to make sure that that's staying to your business. That's part of the selling points of having JSocial and Jworld. We want you guys to have access to the videos, but we also want to make them accessible inside of your back office. And I just got the new update to J Mobile. The video tutorials are loaded right inside of your J Mobile, your iPhone application, so you can watch them in there too, which is fantastic. So lots of things coming. I do apologize that there is confusion about Jworld, but guys, thank you for being so gracious. Let's continue to march forward and build our businesses together. Let me know what's working, what's not. Give me your feedback. Find me on Facebook. You can email me social@JeunесseGlobal.com, just like social media, but social@JeunesseGlobal.com. That comes directly to me. I am very close correspondence with our project managers, with our IT department, our marketing department, our sales team, with Scott Lewis and Wendy Lewis, and knowing what is working and what's going on, what changes are being made. So if you guys have questions or feedback or comments, please, by all means, get them to me. I do my best to respond as quickly as I can to everyone. But that being said, thank you guys so much for joining these Hangouts. Please continue to share our Saturday morning Hangouts with your team. Let them know when and where to find us. Watch the replays. And thank you so much for your time. Alyssa and Gary, you guys are tremendous guests.
Thank you.
Adam, as always, thank you so much for helping me co-host these Hangouts. It's just, it's outstanding that we are privileged to be able to bring this information to Jeunesse, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Take care.
Okay.
Have a
Thank you,
great
guys.
weekend, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay.